Tonight we journey to Alameda, California to walk the decks of a legendary vessel, one steeped in a history so profound it shaped global events. This ship launched the planes that struck Tokyo in World War II, picked up Apollo astronauts from the Pacific, and survived some of the most brutal naval battles ever fought. Her steel hull has weathered bombs, torpedoes, and kamikaze attacks, enduring more punishment than most ships could ever withstand. Yet beyond her distinguished service, this mighty warship carries a darker legacy. For decades, both crew and countless visitors have reported a relentless barrage of unexplained phenomena within her labyrinthine corridors, engine rooms, and living quarters. This vessel is not merely a museum. For many, it is a restless monument to the souls who served and, in many cases, perished aboard her. We are exploring the factual history and persistent hauntings of the USS Hornet, only on this episode of The Daily Strange. Hello everyone and welcome to The Daily Strange, a special October 2025 video per day blitz of the paranormal, specifically cryptids, monsters, and the supernatural. I'm your host, John F. Mers, author, actor, adventurer. The USS Hornet CV-12 is an Essex-class aircraft carrier launched in 1943. She entered service during the most desperate years of World War II and quickly earned the nickname the Gray Ghost for her ability to survive intense combat and reappear where the enemy least expected. Her service record is nothing short of incredible. In World War II, from 1943 to 1945, the Hornet operated at the absolute forefront of the Pacific Campaign. She provided essential air support in the Battle of the Philippine Sea, the largest carrier battle in history, and was instrumental in the seizure of key islands like Iwo Jima and Okinawa. She launched countless airstrikes against enemy targets, enduring multiple kamikaze attacks that damaged her severely but never sank her, a testament to her resilient design and the determination of her damage control crews. She earned 7 battle stars and played a pivotal role in the Allied victory. During the Korean War and the Vietnam era between the 1950s and 1970s, the Hornet served as an attack carrier and later an anti-submarine warfare carrier after extensive modernizations. Her service during the Cold War was crucial, tracking Soviet submarines and projecting American power across the globe. In 1969, and perhaps her most famous peacetime role, the Hornet served as the primary recovery ship for Apollo 11 and Apollo 12, retrieving astronauts and their capsules from the Pacific Ocean after their historic missions to the moon. With a history so rich in high-stakes operations, intense combat, and human drama, it's perhaps understandable why many believe the Hornet carries more than just memories. Over 300 sailors died aboard the USS Hornet during her active service, many in combat, others through tragic accidents, and some by suicide. Each loss, each traumatic event, is believed by some to have left an indelible mark on the ship's steel structure. Since her recommissioning as a museum ship in 1998 in Alameda, California, the USS Hornet has gained a formidable reputation as one of the most haunted locations on the West Coast. Thousands of visitors, volunteers, and professional paranormal investigators have reported consistent activity. Among those, disembodied voices and footsteps. These are the most common reports, and include phantom footsteps in empty corridors, disembodied whispers, moans, and even clear naval commands echoing through compartments, often heard by tour guides who know the ship is empty after hours. Areas like the sick bay, where many perished or suffered, and berthing compartments are consistently active. Then there are the apparitions. Numerous full-bodied and partial apparitions have been witnessed. Staff and guests report seeing uniformed sailors, a friendly mechanic in the hot and claustrophobic engine room, sometimes tapping visitors on the shoulder or manipulating tools, a blue sailor in the berthing compartments, often seen standing at attention or walking directly through bulkheads, and a mysterious lady in white has been reported in officers' country. Then there are the actual physical manifestations. Objects moving on their own are frequently reported. Doors open and close, tools are misplaced from locked cabinets, and equipment often malfunctions without explanation in areas where the ship's electrical systems are known to be stable. Visitors report feeling inexplicable cold spots, sudden drafts, or being grabbed and pushed by unseen hands. These tactile experiences are some of the most unnerving reports. There are also environmental anomalies. Professional investigations have frequently registered abnormal EMF, electromagnetic field, readings that spike or move in response to questions in areas far removed from the ship's modern electrical infrastructure, particularly in the catapult machinery room and forward engine room. Skeptics attribute these readings to residual magnetism in the steel hull, but paranormal investigators view them as energy signatures of the deceased. The hauntings on the USS Hornet are an ongoing phenomenon. Regular ghost tours and overnight investigations continue to yield new reports and alleged evidence. Modern paranormal teams frequently conduct investigations using advanced equipment to record EVPs, full-spectrum camera footage, and thermal anomalies. The museum itself embraces this aspect, recognizing that the stories add a compelling layer to the ship's narrative. These consistent reports from diverse sources, from casual tourists to veteran security personnel, reinforce the ship's reputation. The USS Hornet stands as a powerful symbol, a vessel that embodies courage, sacrifice, and an enduring mystery. Her steel hull, once a shield against the enemy, now seems to resonate with the echoes of every soul that passed through her decks. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of The Daily Strange. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new uploads. And I will see you all tomorrow for another episode of The Daily Strange. Good night.